everybody, Cheaply Chic, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today I would like to share a quick Dollar Tree tutorial with you. I have definitely been on a Valentine's Day kick. February is one of my favorite months of the year. Today I'm going to show you an easy way to put together a heart shaker from items you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. Creating shakers has been around for a long time, so this is nothing new, but I do know that there are a lot of those out there who are new to crafting or maybe on a tight budget and can't run out and buy a bunch of dies or a fancy die cutting machine or even expensive punches for that matter. So I wanted to share an easy and affordable way to create them with items you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. And of course, these items can be picked up at any craft store as well. I'm going to be using a 10-pack of craft foam and also an 8-pack of glittered craft foam. These come in a multi-pack of various colors. These are both generally pretty easy to find in the craft section. I'm also going to be using an item that is new to the Dollar Tree. This cardstock is something that I found in the craft section as well, but if this is something you're having a hard time finding, any heavy cardstock will work. When I ran into the Dollar Tree to pick up items for this tutorial, the only sturdy, clear plastic I could find were these report covers. These are actually a little cloudy, so they aren't necessarily the best option here, but if it's the only thing you have to use as plastic, they do work just fine. If you happen to have some clear acetate in your craft stash, that's the best option. That would be something like a transparency sheet or even a heavy plastic used in the packaging of certain embellishments you've bought. I'm also going to be using a few different items to fill my shaker, some Dollar Tree glitter, beads, and sequins. All of these are found in the craft section as well. Feel free to use any combination you wish because anything goes here. Something that I wanted to mention really quick before I get started, I was watching a video shared by Crafty Irene here on YouTube the other day, and I just love what she shared and I thought I had to pass it on. She mentioned that because the craft foam from the Dollar Tree is so thin, it actually fits well into our punches, so cutting it out that way is pretty easy. I thought that was really good to know. Irene is an amazing crafter. I will link her down below for any of you who haven't ran across her channel. If you visit, please tell her that Cheaply Chic sent you. So today I'm going to be using a cookie cutter set that I found at the Dollar Tree last year. If you have a problem finding cookie cutters in the Valentine section at Dollar Tree, these are very easy to find at other places like Walmart and Target. I like to use them as stencils when I don't want to use my die cutting machine. So this is a great option for those of you who don't have dies and want a cheap alternative. Because they come in a nested set of heart cookie cutters, you really get a bang for your buck. Also, because the Dollar Tree foam is so thin, you don't really need to trace the hearts here, which make it a lot easier. You just need to press down so you get a nice indentation in the foam, and then you can trim that out later. Also, here I decided what size I wanted my shaker heart to be. I chose a medium-sized cookie cutter, and that will create the very outside of my heart. And because I needed to make a frame, I'm going to take the heart in the next size down and press it into the center of my larger heart. For the back side of my heart, I'm going to take that same medium-sized heart cookie cutter and trace it onto this cardstock. Cut that out and it will be the back side of my shaker. Now I'm going to do the very same thing on this piece of plastic report cover. Now we're just going to take our plastic, our cardstock, and our foam and cut all of those hearts out. Because this is work that has all been done by hand, my hearts came out a little imperfect. This is fine. We can do a little reshaping here, and after we glue our frame together and we have one solid piece, we can go back around and shape it however we like. Now I'm going to create the front of my shaker with this pink glitter foam. I'm going to use the same medium-sized cookie cutter here for the outside of my heart, but then for the inside of this frame, I'm going to use the smaller heart in my set. This is because it's actually still large enough to be able to see through at the shaker elements in my window, but it will also be able to hide more of my cutting imperfections that are on the inside of my center frame. I do end up making a shaker and sharing it at the end of the video with a larger center as well, but this look is my favorite, so that's what I went with for this video. Now we're going to glue the bottom portion of our shaker together, starting with the inside frame. I'm going to use a tacky glue that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, but you can use whatever glue you have in your stash. The one thing that you have to make sure happens here is that the entire heart shape is covered in glue so that none of your shaker elements escape. I've had it happen, and it's really sad after you put so much effort into putting your shaker together. I do like using my finger to spread around the glue so that I can make sure it ends up everywhere it's supposed to be. Also, something to note here is you are going to want to make sure you give each layer plenty of time to dry. That way, when you go to fill your shaker, none of your elements stick to your glue, which kind of defeats the purpose. I actually let this sit in between each and every layer so that it was nice and dry before I added the next piece. Something that I always struggle with is knowing how much to put into my project. Some like a little, others like a lot. I think the conclusion that I've come to is it's really a personal preference and everyone is different. So I just say do whatever you want with it. Plastic onto the top. You want to be careful here because it's very slick. It wants to slide around on the foam. So I add my glue to the frame as usual, making sure that I cover every area so nothing escapes. Then I add my plastic, and then I'm going to come back and add the very top layer of my shaker heart. After my shaker was completed, I decorated it. Everything pictured here except for the little blue bow is from the Dollar Tree. I used some of the flat back pearl embellishments, a cute owl from one of the Valentine's Day sticker sets, and I also cut a piece of the white lace stickers that we can pick up at the Dollar Tree to embellish the top of my heart. And like I said, the little blue bow is just from my stash and it's made from a piece of ribbon. So that's it for this video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that many of you were able to find this tutorial helpful and will try creating a shaker for yourself. You can follow me over on Instagram. My name there is cheaply_chic_. If you end up creating one, I would love it if you posted a picture and tagged me in it so I can see it too. I will also leave a few links to other affordable Dollar Tree DIY projects for Valentine's Day I've created in the description box down below in case you missed them. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!